Hey guys, long time no see. This is my dog Winnie. If you're not familiar, I thought some of you might want to see her. She doesn't make an appearance on this channel all that often. She's like, why did you wake me up from my nap for this? Okay, that was your Winnie cameo. So, I don't have a structured video or blog post for you today, and that makes me really sad. So I thought I would just sit down and film a bit of a check-in. I haven't done this on this channel in a really long time. Occasionally when I do a Q&A, I'll kind of check in and stuff, but I haven't done like a dedicated check-in video. What's going on? What's my plan? Do I have a plan? Where have I been? Video, kind of just vlog style on this channel in forever, and it just felt like time. Plus I have nothing to show you this week for like the third week in a row, and I don't want to go another week without touching base with you guys because I don't know, that's a long time for me to take a break from this channel. And I didn't announce I was taking a break from this channel or posting organization related posts or anything, but as turns out I did, and I didn't plan on it. So here's what happened, and before I get into this, I just want to say I'm not trying to complain or whine or any of that. I really just feel like I want to share what's going on with you and explain some things, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to, you know, make excuses or anything. I'm just sharing what's happened. So, disclaimer aside. Okay, so we were in Utah at the family vacation home, my in-laws' second home, which are always so generous in sharing with us. Don and I go out quite a bit without the family, but we were there for the whole month of August with the family, which was amazing. And I had pre-filmed a couple of things for my travel series, which now looks pretty sad. This was only 3 posts, but I'll get back to that in a minute. And I knew that when I get back, I was going to have some things to film and share with you right away. I had one last travel series post planned that I knew I was going to share for this travel series. And then I was going to jump into some other things, mostly to do with planners and planner review, a new style of video for me, a new series for me, something different. And I was kind of counting on, I've been in communication with a couple of different companies about different products that they have offered to send to me. Not that I've asked for them, but they've contacted me and offered to send things, and it just sort of played into what I wanted to do anyway. And so I was going to kick off the series with those videos, and I expected those packages to come right when I got home, because that's just kind of what I was, the impression I got from talking with these companies. And now it's almost 2 weeks later and I haven't seen these packages, and so that kind of like, my whole plan just got like tossed out the window. So these things happen, and I'm sorry that I haven't been around, but that's basically what happened with my timing of things. Didn't work out. When I got home last week, I had planned to film my last travel series video. I'm going to do a whole post dedicated to Eagle Creek the packet system, the cubes, the envelopes, all the different pouches and things. A whole dedicated video because I get a lot of questions about that, people wanting to see the whole line. I basically own it all. And I've just been wanting to do a dedicated post about it for a long time. So I have that planned, and I had it actually like all my information planned out and everything, was ready to film. And then, I don't know, just like was away from my house for a month, and I got home and was like, wow, I got a lot of catching up around the house to do. And I do take my household duties very seriously. I'm in charge of paying the bills and managing our files and finances, and obviously keeping the house, you know, upkeep and stuff, and just managing what we outsource, like with landscaping, and you know, we do have a housekeeper who comes once a week, and just keeping on top of things. And so I basically kind of, that took more than I thought it would, and so I didn't have a chance to do the post. And then I thought, well, I'll just save that for next year's travel series because I want to jump into this next series. Well, then I was waiting and waiting for these packages, and they still haven't come, and I have nothing to show you this week. So, like I said, plan out the window. That's life, it happens. I'm honestly like not upset about it. These things are being sent to me just because people are nice and want to share their products with me, so I'm not going to complain. And it's, you know, dealing with communication on a business level is very, very new to me. Like, I don't really have a lot of experience in dealing with companies who want to work with me or send me product, or what that means, or how I deal with my own morals, how I don't want to accept products for review. I will accept products for consideration, but I never promise any reviews or mentions or positive or anything, and I'm always going to give my genuine thoughts, and it's just a lot of wording and things and when communication that I have to work out, and it's been a real learning process. When I started this channel, and this is my like flagship channel or whatever, it was my first channel. It's been over 4 years now. I did not have any inclination of the direction this would go. Honestly, and I've talked about this before, I was in a rut, a personal rut. I needed a hobby. I had just started getting into YouTube, like watching videos to learn makeup application, because I had never done that until my late 20s. And I was like, maybe I'll just film once in a while about something I like. And I was like, well, I like organizing things. So that's why I made Organized Like Jen. And I've been meaning to make a channel trailer to kind of sum this up a little bit more succinctly, but my channel is not about how to organize yourself. It's basically me sharing how I organize myself and my life and my family when they want help with organization. So I'm not a professional in any sense of the word, really about anything. I think if I was going to become like certified in anything, it'd be packing. Even though that's not a thing, but I just think I'm like a really good packer. That's more of a joke, really. Yeah, I made the channel. I decided I would just share when I felt like it, and I did. I shared projects and stuff I was doing around the house, or personal time management organization, just whenever the mood struck. It wasn't on any sort of regular basis, and then, I don't know, it just kind of morphed over the past 4 years into something I do, and this is what I do, and it takes up my time, and then it's something that I'm passionate about, but it's also something I feel obligations for, and it's just grown into this thing. It's evolved into, whenever I say like it's my job or my business, people get very, very, very nitpicky about that. So it's really hard, and like it's a weird industry to be in, and it is an industry. YouTube is definitely an industry, and online sharing and social media, this is a real like career path for most people, and you know, I'm very grateful and very happy that I happen to earn, you know, a pretty reasonable salary from my efforts. I do work very hard. When he's about to drink, of course. Every time I sit down to film, right here, she decides to, oh, she can't get to it because my light is there. Is that sad, princess? Oh, jeez. All right, hold on. Can you hear? That's better, isn't it? I put my light, like, camera light, just like right on top of her water stand. Yeah, we'll just wait for the clicking to stop. That better, baby? I know. We both took a water break. We were both very thirsty. Anyway, so wow, I just totally lost my train of thought. Don't know where I was at all. Right. Things have changed, right? So things have grown. And I couldn't have predicted as it has gone. I'm delighted by it. It has been an awesome journey, and I am astounded. Like, I really don't look at my numbers that often. So every once in a while somebody will ask me how many subscribers I have, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I guess I should look. And I just looked, and it's like 95,000. I'm like, what? Last time I looked, it was like 50 something. It's crazy. So thank you so much for subscribing and for hanging out with me, and so I know some of you have been with me since the beginning, or have newcomers have watched my old videos and seen just how things have progressed. But I'm blown away, and it is overwhelming. I don't look at the numbers on purpose, because if I think about it too much, it makes me like really nervous. So I'm not gonna think too much about that. But hi everybody. Craziness. The point I want, what is my point here? So it's my problem when I don't have like a general like plan of my video. I just wanted to be honest with you guys and really check in. I get a lot of comments about, you know, when I don't post every week, where am I? Am I going to be posting again? What kind of videos am I going to be posting? Are they going to be actual home organization videos? Are they going to be planner videos? Are they going to be packing videos? People want or don't want all of those things, or none of those things, or whatever. And the truth is that your input is extremely important to me, and I love your requests, and I've definitely taken them into consideration, and I've used some of them, and you guys have given me great ideas over the years, and I want you to continue. Please continue giving me your input and suggestions. I love that. But at the end of the day, I can only film what is in my realm of possibility. And since I am, like I said, not a professional organizer, I really only film my own organization projects and occasionally some of my family, if they ask specifically for help with something and are okay with me, you know, sharing kitchens in other houses or closets or whatever it is. That's what I do. But I don't go out and just organize other things because I want to make a video about it, like in other people's houses. I don't know, that would just, maybe that'll happen someday. It's not happening right now, and it just, I don't know. So I'm limited in what I can show you about home organization. And I only really show you guys projects that I actually am working on. I don't usually jump into something just because I get a lot of requests to share like a closet video. I did my whole closet series earlier in the spring because I really wanted to update my closet, and I did, and it still is. It's just amazing, and I love the way that it's worked out, and I love the organization, and it looks just as it did in my final video in that series, and love it. But you know what I mean? It's like I can't have something like that for you guys every week. But I do have this sense of obligation to, you know, put out content on a regular basis, and I feel really bad when a couple weeks go by, like they just did, and I don't have anything to share with you guys. Like that doesn't feel right to me. I want to be sharing more with you. But I also don't want to push things just to share things, you know? Like film a video just so I have something. She says that she's filming a video just to have something. This is really, no, that's funny. This is really just like straight up a check-in, like a heart-to-heart me to you, kind of telling you where I am. But anyway, it's hard to balance my feelings of obligation with the reality of my situation, where I don't have a huge amount of content to share with you that's strictly home organization or actual physical organization related. So I do other things sometimes, you know, like my travel series. I love doing that. I love traveling, and packing is one of my favorite things, so I love sharing that. Also my holiday prep series. The holidays are a super busy time for me, and it's not typically a time when I jump into any in-home organization projects because there's just a lot else going on. So the holiday prep series kind of came about because it was a way to share things that I'm working on, which is getting organized for the holidays, when a time when I'm not really working on in-home projects. So there's that. And now I want to try to get into more review style things. One of my other interests is time management and planners, in particular calendars, whatever you want to call it, agenda. I'm just really interested in that. Ultimately, it's like a real fantasy of mine to design my own planner line someday. And I don't know if that will ever happen. If I had some design chops at all, maybe I can make it happen sooner than later. I need to either like go to actual school for design or really take time off from YouTube and dedicate to teaching myself graphic design, because without it you really can't make that sort of thing happen. Not even like printables or anything. I have a lot of ideas for planners that I think would really work for a lot of people. Of course, planners are very personal things, but you know, that's kind of like a fantasy dream of mine. But again, it's like, how would I balance that, which would be a full-time endeavor, with this channel and my other 2 channels and my blog, and then all of my other little outlets as well. Like, I have so many interests I like to share with you guys between this channel, the Busy Bee Buzz channel, which is all my kind of like girly, you know, beauty, hobbies, that sort of stuff, and then my Housewife Life, which is vlogging, and then my blog, which is my like favorite thing right now. I just love my blog, but blogging is like, man, that is some time-consuming stuff. It's just all that goes into the photo editing and everything, and just, And social media, I like to be active on that, but it's like hard to get to everybody's comments and stuff. And you know, my other little Tumblr blogs, my Winnie vlog, I've totally let slide for the past couple weeks, and my nail blog is just like, what? I don't even know what's happening with that. It's just, I have all of these passions, things I want to share, but it's like, I'm a one-woman show here. I don't have anybody helping me with editing or picture taking or video filming or any, you know, it's all, everything you see that comes from me is 100% from me. So, and I'm not complaining because it is a true joy and a true passion for me. Otherwise I would not do it. But it's like, I'm constantly trying to find balance. And that's the other thing. I don't want, as much as I enjoy all of this, I don't want it to be my entire life. There needs to be balance between my personal life, you know, my non-online life, and this area as well. So it's a constant battle, but where I am right now with this channel and with all of basically everything, but specifically with this channel, is that I'm trying not to beat myself up if I don't get a post out to you guys every Friday, because as much as I would want it to happen, it is not realistic. It just isn't realistic for me as one person. It's just not. As much as I enjoy doing all that I do, I also don't want to like drive myself crazy, you know? I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to make it into a chore. I don't want it to be work that you don't want to do, you know, because I enjoy all of the elements of it. I enjoy filming and photographing and editing, both film and photography, and I enjoy writing, and I enjoy, you know, sharing with you guys and talking with you in the comments on the videos and in Facebook and on Twitter and in Instagram. I enjoy all of that, but at the end of the day, like, it's a lot to do, and I need to be careful not to let it get too overwhelming, because that is the part that is not fun, is when I'm feeling like I can't get to everyone, I can't get to everything, I'm feeling behind. What am I behind in? I'm setting my own schedule. If I'm setting the schedule, how can I be behind? But like I said, I have such a strong sense of obligation, and I really want to be regularly connecting with you guys and sharing with you guys, and it's just, I need to take a step back and look at the big picture and remember where I came from with this. How I started this was as a personal, pleasurable pursuit and a way to, you know, pull myself out of a rut and give myself some focus. And it has definitely done that and then some. And like I said, I am just blown away by where it's gone, with connections with companies that I admire, to reaching out and sharing with people that in a way I never thought possible. As somebody who's pretty shy in person, it is like incredible to me the amount of communicating I'm doing. Be it online, it's still communicating, and it is real communication. And most of all, just with the thousands of you that watch my videos and read my blog and send me tweets and comments and are just happy and positive and interested in what I have to share, and it's just, well, like blow my mind away. That is the most surprising and wonderful and beautiful part of this whole thing. I'm like getting emotional. This is crazy. Anyway, so here's what I have planned for the rest of the year for this channel. And historically, I haven't really done, like, as much as I love planning, I really don't do a lot of planning when it comes to my videos. I think of, you know, projects I want to work on or series that are coming up, but I don't do a real huge amount of ahead of time planning. I think mostly because I'm just so busy doing other things with my other channels and stuff. But I do have kind of a plan. I know a lot of you are going to be disappointed. I don't have any physical organization projects on the horizon for a little while. There are some things I do want to work on in my house, probably not until the new year though. Just so busy between travel and the holidays and a lot going on for us with just family coming in and visiting and stuff. It's just a lot going on for the rest of the year. So it's really just not feasible for me to plan a lot of you know, projects right now. And I did a couple of huge projects this year that I'm really, really pleased with. So you know, I can only do what I can do, and there it is. I do have like 3 to 4 more travel related posts that I could put up, or I could save, or I could just not film. So I'm not sure. I really don't know. I could save the one I told you about, the Eagle Creek packet system video for next year. I could do a travel series maybe in the winter instead, or I don't know. But I have like a good handful more posts that could go with the series. But I also have a huge planner kind of related lineup series I want to do. I have been purchasing different kinds of planners that you guys have suggested I look at for, you guys want to see for reviews and for comparisons. So I've got at least 3 or 4 posts. Could be more, could be less. I mean, it depends on how much I stick into one video, how many planners I review in one video. If I just do one planner per video, it's like 2 months of videos. So I'm thinking more of doing comparison review style videos. So I have a whole series for that, and then it's time for holidays already. So that's basically what's on the docket for the rest of the year in my mind. That's not to say that something won't pop up and I'll have an idea to do some organization, like actual physical organization videos. I do want to do my mail and file sorting video. I've been talking about that forever. I do want to actually do that. So, I mean, there's a lot that I want to do. It's just working on timing. I mean, it's all, you know, it's an evolution. But I wanted to touch base with you guys, not only to thank you for being patient and for your support over the years and just being amazing, but also to tell you where I stand, because this is personal. Like, what I share with you is very personal. And I know it might feel a little bit more personal on my other channels where I'm more chit-chatting with you like this, or like on my housewife life where I'm showing you like my life. But I felt like I really wanted to connect with you in that kind of, this sort of one-on-one way, and just reiterate that what I do, it's just me, it's all me, it's 100% genuine all of the time. Genuine, get it? Jen. Ewan. That's right. I'm so clever. And I'm trying my best, and I'm trying my best to live up to my own standards, which are very, very high, but I'm also doing my best to make those standards more realistic so that I can enjoy all of this, because it is a joy, like I've said. And sharing with you and helping inspire you just blows my mind. And I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I really believe more in sharing, at least for me personally with my channels. It's just sharing what I do and what works for me, because I enjoy hearing what works for other people, because it inspires me. And that's what we do as humans. We mimic each other, we inspire each other, we learn from each other, we grow from each other, we get ideas from each other. Maybe you watch my my closet organization video and you're like, well, I don't have a closet that huge, but I really, really like the way that she has her shoes organized in clear shoe boxes, and maybe I want to do something with my shoes. And maybe you don't even use clear shoe boxes, maybe you do something totally else, but you got some inspiration from that, and that's what it's all about to me. That's what YouTube is about. I mean, that's where I started with YouTube, just watching makeup videos for inspiration, for help, for tips, to help me learn on my own what works for me. And I can only hope that that is in some way, shape, or form what my videos and blog posts do for you. Anyway, 12,000 years later, this video ends. You guys know I cannot make a short video. It's like physically impossible. So, I hope to be back soon with posts for you guys. We're traveling to Italy very soon, which is tricksy for me to figure out how to manage putting up posts while I'm away in a country where I'm not sure about my internet connection, where we're going. But I am going to do my best. But just know that if I'm not around for a couple weeks, it's because I need to take a second and calibrate. And it's not because I'm not doing anything, because I'm constantly doing something. I'm constantly doing something. And you can tell if you watch me on my other videos or anywhere else, I'm always around. Anyway, that was a long check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize if it was really long and boring, but I felt like it was important to me to talk with you, and I can't wait to see how this goes and grows and more things I can share with you. And I'm gonna keep it real no matter what happens. You know, like I said, I've never been about the numbers. If I grow, awesome. If I don't, it's okay. I'm happy to be sharing, and to me that's kind of the whole point. If I want to share with you and I'm happy sharing, then really the numbers don't make a difference to me. But I really don't know where this journey is gonna go. It's just kind of a ride. And I'm gonna enjoy the ride and share it with you guys. So I'm gonna sign off now because I've been trying to say goodbye for like 5 minutes and I can't figure out how to say goodbye. So I will see you soon. If you missed me in the interim, check me out in all the other places you can find me. Big long list of links in the more info bar below always. And I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.